Hello there, my friend. It's Tania, Gabrielle, Wealth Astrologist. Welcome to your weekly Astrology Numerology forecast for November 17th through the 23rd. Now, this forecast is for all signs. We look at selected highlights coming up this week. Now, this is a very, very big week. It is jam-packed. It includes a Scorpio new moon and so much more. So let's begin with Monday, the 17th of November. Now, on this day, the sun trines Jupiter, so the week begins in a beautiful, feel-good way where the greater benefic Jupiter brings a lot of high spirits and warmth and a friendly atmosphere, and it just feels like you are blessed. There's a lot of enthusiasm here, and it's good for abundance and financial gains as well. Then on Tuesday, the next day, Mercury retrograde enters Scorpio. Now, this is significant because 2 days later, we have the Scorpio new moon, and Mercury will be conjunct the sun and moon. So now it's entering Scorpio. That'll really mean that you communicate anything that is about intimacy and passion in a very deep way, and you may be directing your energy to focus inwards on topics that you are really serious about, sensitive about as well, and that may concern matters of power and control. So just be aware that Scorpio transforms, in this Mercury retrograde, which began in Sagittarius and is continuing in Scorpio, is very much about the truth. So then we have the big Scorpio new moon. Now that's on the 20th of November. So with Scorpio, you want to pay close attention to everything that appears. This is such a big moment because the sun, moon, and Mercury retrograde are exactly all three at 28 degrees. That is like a critical degree. And they're opposite Uranus, which is now at 29 degrees Taurus, another critical degree. And Uranus just spices things up. It intensifies, it excites, it is revolutionary, it is surprising. There can be shakeups, there can be breakups, breakthroughs, right? It's just an incredibly exciting and activating moment with all three planets opposite to Uranus. Now they all three in a grand trine with 4 other planets. We have Venus in Scorpio, Jupiter in Cancer, its sign of exaltation, and then we have Saturn and Neptune in Pisces, and they all 7 create a grand trine in water signs. And water is cleansing and healing and purging, especially emotions and beliefs that are no longer helping you move forward as we move into 2026, a 10 universal year. So this is a hugely important Scorpio new moon, and the Mercury retrograde also means that you're able to look within and not just go externally and looking for answers from others, right? You're literally receiving answers from your higher self. And finally, we end the week with the sun sextile Pluto. So now the sun has moved into Sagittarius, and we have this beautiful trine to the ruler of that Scorpio new moon, Pluto. And it just is intensifying your ability to feel empowered and encouraged and just really confident, and you're ready to take the lead. So it's a fabulous way to end the week this way, especially with all the scorpionic energy. We want to end with a high point with Pluto, the ruler, saying, okay, go for it. Be fearless, don't be afraid, just move forward. But you have so much internal power. So obviously, this is a huge Scorpio Pluto week, and Pluto moved into Aquarius to really bring the Aquarian age into that birthing moment. That was actually a year ago, exactly a year ago from this new moon. It happened on the 19th of November in 2024. So it's the first of the 5 slow-moving planets to have moved into a new sign. The others that followed were Neptune and Saturn and Uranus and Jupiter, of course. And so now they're retrograding back, some of them, like Neptune and Saturn. And by 2026, they'll finally all be settled in their new signs. So we have so much to celebrate next year, including that 12,000 year event that is so exciting between Saturn and Neptune at 0 degrees Aries. That conjunction, the first degree of the zodiac, is an epic event. And it is all coming together now as we cleanse and approach that year. So obviously 2026 is a mega year, and I'm therefore even more excited than ever for my 12th annual Ultimate Yearly Forecast. So we will be having our live stream on December 3rd this year, and the early bird discount is still available for a few more days. Go to 2026forecast.com, watch a short video about the year, and know that if you can't be there for the actual live stream, that we will have the instant access replay available shortly after the presentation ends, and it'll be available all year long, and you'll receive the 2026 star code guide as one of the bonuses with description of every cosmic event of the year, plus your personal sun, moon, and rising sign forecast, your personal year forecast. So it's both collective and personal, and so much more. We're doing geodetic mapping this year. It's going to be so exciting. So find out more, watch the short video at 2026forecast.com. Get that early bird discount. And I wish you the most beautiful week. Have a wonderful Scorpio new moon. And I'll see you in our next video.